Everybody say yeehaw! Yeehaw! We are so happy to have a job. We have a job only because you folks come and see us. Thank you, everybody. And we gotta get started, but before we do anything, I want you to know who's doing what in this band. The guy with the banjo that's whistling Rick. Musical genius on the bass, believe it or not, and on Anders. This guy right here, that guy can play that fiddle like nobody's business. You're going to hear him play it right now. He's going to play the wheelhouse. That's dynamite. That's a cute family, ladies and gentlemen. A little too cute, kind of upstairs. There's a little bit cute. Some people looking over at the kids and I'm sitting there going, hey. We've learned to bluegrass any kind of song. Let's do this one. Let's do an old rock and roll song I know you'll recognize called Summertime Blues. Oh!
Don't die, son, you gotta work late.
I don't know what I'm gonna do, but there ain't no cure for the summertime.
But you're too young to.
Sometimes I wonder what I want to do. There ain't no cure for the summertime. There ain't no cure for the summertime. Most of you know who we are. We're famous. There's some people in here that don't realize how famous we are. I don't even know why you're here, actually. I guess you just wandered in the room. Who do we have here seeing us for the first time? All right, thank you for checking us out. Thank you. How many do we have here who've never seen us before? Curious? All right, different group that time? How many folks do we have here that have a mohawk haircut? How many people that have a mohawk haircut? Alrighty then, we know that. We're clear with the mohawk thing. How many folks have seen us at one time or another? Most of you know we're hillbillies, originally from the mountains of Santa Monica. We want to become cowboys. There's a young cowboy right there, and so we feel that we want to be like them. A little older, we got started late. And even the children realize how old we are. Anyway, this song is a great cowboy song. Rick's going to sing it for you right now. Ghost Riders in the Sky. That's right. I don't know why I keep doing that. I don't know why. I'm trying not to do that. I'm trying not to look at the guy with the mohawk. No Texas, no people from Texas in this house, not a single Texan. There they are, that's what they look like. Look at him. Look at this guy, look at him. You're hanging out with the guy with the, well, obviously. Which town are you from? McAllen, Texas. All right, well, we're going to do a song by famous Texan Bob Wills, the king of Western swing. And you're young for this stuff, but you should know this since you're a young, since you're a young cowboy with a Texas dad. Is that your dad? Okay, all right. Just assume. This guy's going to be Bob Wills. He's going to play the character of Bob Wills. Bob Wills used to make this sound. He would chatter through the whole entire song, but that was before television, so it was during the radio, so you knew that was that band. That was how you identified Bob Wills and the Texas Playboys. Well, we're going to do a song. There he goes. He's already at it. He's already at it. I'll be the singer, the crooner, and I'm going to have the leader of the band,
The Krazy Kirk. Krazy Kirk. We're going to feature Krazy Kirk on this next tune. And welcome to Texas. Bob Wills and his Texas Playboys on the big XCRB here. You ready to sing Crooner? There you go. Get that out there. We're going to do the San Antonio Rules. Rick, you're going to kick it off there. I'll count it in if you don't mind on the number 5. Here we go. 1, 2, go. Song of old San Antonio. Many dreams I live, memory beneath the stars all alone. It's a beautiful song. That I found beside the apple, ancient and strange as a moon up above. That little guy, I want you to know, still hear my broken song of love. And now it's the new noise.
You know, we want to be cowboys, but we don't have the computer skills. Now you have to know how to order everything, barbed wire, all that stuff on the internet. That's just too computery for me. Are you good on a computer? You'll make a good cowboy, probably. Which town do you live in, you folks? Campbellton. All right, well, it's good to have you folks here. Good to have all you folks. Thank you for being here, everybody. There she was walking down the street.
streets singing. Well, now it's one for the money, a two for the show. No, 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 no. New Orleans, itsy teeny weeny.
Yellow polka dot bikini.
Ooh, yeah, ooh, ah,
Ding dang, wanna bing bang.
It's like we're a strange sect of monks. We have been, well, rumors have gotten out about us that, well, it's pretty clear. People know that we like to rock and roll every night. And that's not all. We also like to party every day.
You show us everything you got. Keep on dancing till the room gets hot. You drive us wild, we'll drive you crazy. You say you wanna go for a spin. Life's just begun to let you in. You drive us wild, we'll drive you crazy. Keep on shining, you keep on shining. I wanna rock and roll all night, party every day. I wanna rock and roll all night, party every day. You say you might be mine for a while. Look at the fancy girl, I like your style. You drive us wild, we'll drive you crazy. You show us everything you got. Baby, baby, that's quite a lot. You drive us wild, we'll drive you crazy. Keep on shining, you keep on shining. I wanna rock and roll all night, party every day. I wanna rock and roll all night, and party every day. Keep on shouting, you keep on shouting. I wanna rock and roll all night, and party every day. I wanna rock and roll all night, and party every day. I wanna rock and roll all night, and party every day. I wanna rock and roll all night, and party every day.
That's a little kiss there. We need to do some Van Halen. We need to do some Motown. You better believe Motown works really good in this kind of situation, and we're working on some good Motown right now. So it's a lot of fun to do this. I gotta say that. Matter of fact, I feel like bluegrass and an Elvis song. Hey, little sister, don't you? Hey, little sister, don't you? Hey, little sister, don't you? Keep me once or twice and see it every night. Little sister, oh, you know what you're doing, sister,
sister, don't you? Hail sister, don't you? Hail sister, don't you? Do them once or twice the same, very nice and in the road. Sister, when you know you're being sister. Sister, when you know you're being sister.
Theater. Time for theater. Theatrical time. It's time for the theatrics in this show. The teller of this piece of theater will be done by the teller. Or the would you please? I'm just kidding. We love any kind of outburst at all. So you can outburst. Except there's certain outbursts that I don't care for. That's what I don't like. Okay, all right, we're getting to it. We're getting to it. All right. The storyteller will be performed by Rick Storey, ladies and gentlemen. And you will be playing two characters. The first character, I want you to play an actor in a theatrical piece. Then I want you to drop that character and become evil demon musician Anders. The most difficult demanding character in this piece, fortunately we have the most difficult demanding member in our band to play the role of the villain, Dynamite Day. I cast myself as the handsome, attractive, rugged cowboy. Even though my hands are kind of soft because I don't like barbed wire. But I'm more of a thespian, I'm more of an actor cowboy, if you will. I'm playing a character, a role, if you will, and this character I'm going to be very charming. I'm going to fix my mic for one second. And you're going to feel like you want to clap, right? When you hear this melody, you're going to feel like clapping, but we ask you to hold off until I give you a cue. And then this happens for some reason every single time we do this. So we get a standing ovation. Yep, I'm ready. All right. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being such a great audience.
Soul of steel. He was in a bind, he was way behind, he was while the devil jumped along the hickory stump and said, "Well, let me tell you what."
Yes, you didn't know it. Well, I guess you didn't know it. But I'm a fiddle player too. And if you care to take a dare, I'll make a bet with you. And you think pretty good fiddle, son, but give the devil's due. I'll bet a fiddle of gold against your soul, 'cause I think I'm better than you.
The boy said,
My name's Johnny.
"Here's Johnny."
And it might be a sin, but I'll take your pay. You're gonna regret, 'cause I'm the best that's ever been. Johnny, rising up your phone, playing fiddle hard. He's a joke and the devil deals the cards. And if you ain't get the shiny fiddle made of gold, if you lose fiddle, look at your soul.
So sit down in that chair right there. Let me show you how it's done.
The devil bowed his head because he knew that he'd been beat. And he laid that golden fiddle on the ground at Johnny's feet. Johnny said, come on back, give it one try again. I told you once, you said we're gonna